Hey, what's going on, people? It's SGZ here from the SpartanGameZone, and in this video I'll be going over another 5 of the best dedicated farming locations in Borderlands 3 that you can use during the Farming Frenzy event, but they're good to farm at any time. If you missed part 1, you can check that out too, but today I'll be showing some great farming targets that have an increased chance to drop some pretty sweet loot. And there's no respawn enemies on this list, so you don't need to worry about them coming to the party. If you were wondering which respawn enemies are the best to farm, you can check out my other video. But now is the time for another 5 of the best dedicated drop targets. And it's a perfect time too, as these guys will have an increased chance to drop anointed items during the Farming Frenzy event. And may Iron Jesus smile upon you in your efforts to get the item you want. If this helped you out, I'd appreciate it if you could drop a like, and let's jump to it. The first enemy you want to target is Kilovolt, who you can find at this point on the map in Letra City, after you've completed the Kill Kilovolt mission that Moxie gives you. The reason you want to farm Kilovolt is because he has an increased chance to drop the Transformer. The Transformer is a great shield that will render you practically invincible when you pair it with a shock weapon that deals splash damage. The reason being, the Transformer converts all shock damage to shields, and you can just shoot at the ground to replenish your shield when you need to. Not only that, when taking damage, the Transformer also returns ammo to your magazine. What more do you need? The next enemy we'll have a look at is Tyrene the Destroyer, who you can find in Destroyer's Rift. Tyrene has an increased chance to drop the Auto Idol, which is the best relic going around if you want to stay alive. It restores 18% of your max health on kill, which is a lot, and if you're constantly killing enemies, I don't see a reason why you should die while you have it equipped. If you also manage to get one with a last stand prefix, you will not only receive health each time you kill an enemy, but when your health drops below 50%, you will also be immune to all damage temporarily, which is a great combination. Now for a grenade mod, specifically the Hex. The Hex has an increased chance to drop from the Sky Bullies, who you can find in the Anvil in this area. It can come in either cryo, radiation or shock, and is still good even after its heavy nerf a few months back. When thrown, it seeks out enemies and hovers around them, dealing its attuned element. You'll find a recurring version the best, as it essentially doubles its damage output, but no matter what variant you get, it will serve you well. The next person you want to target is General Truant, who you can find hanging out over here in Desolation's Edge. The reason you want to farm him is because he has an increased chance to drop the Recursion. The Recursion is a melee 1 shotgun which can come in every element. It has a slow charge time and shoots a single disc, although you can get a ×2 variant. The single projectile deals high damage, but not high enough as there's only one enemy around. Like the Brainstormer, the Recursion is best the more enemies you're fighting, which makes it good for mobbing. It's better because the projectiles it fires doesn't stop once it hits an enemy, but instead ricochets off them and into others. The last person that you want to farm before the event is over is Heckle, who you can find in Jacob's Estate at this point on the map. Heckle has an increased chance to drop the Alchemist, a Torgue assault rifle that is a little different than others. It fires both sticky and impact projectiles at the same time, if that makes sense. The projectiles explode as shock when they impact, and explode as fire when you detonate them. It also deals shock damage to you each time they hit an enemy, but this can be null and void if you're using a Transformer. In any case, its pros outweigh its cons, as the Alchemist can deal some serious damage, especially with Moes, and the shock incendiary combination is great for draining shields and melting the flesh underneath. So that about wraps it up for another 5 of the best dedicated legendary farms that you should target before the Farming Frenzy event ends. I hope you enjoyed the video and you found some use out of it. If you did, consider dropping a like or subscribing, and I'll catch you in the next one.